Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we're going to learn all about BNB. It's one of the top 4 performing cryptocurrencies in the whole crypto space, besides Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether, or USDT, the digital version of the US dollar. Okay, so let's get started. Let me share my screen with you. So here's the chart as I was explaining. You'll see Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. You may have seen some drama regarding the CEO lately. We'll get into that later in the video, okay? But don't be alarmed. Let's separate politics from cryptocurrency and price, okay? That said, let's go take a look at how BNB is doing. As you can see, it's worth almost $300 equivalent value. Its market cap, which is right here where I highlighted, is at $45 billion market cap. And market cap is basically just the price of the token, which we see is $300, multiplied by the current circulating supply. So just to give you an idea. So they're doing very, very well. If you scroll down, you will see all the potential use cases, all the utility, all the use cases, utility cases for Binance. So if you hold a token, you get reduced trading fees. There's so many different benefits. So you get access to initial coin offerings. So when they first come to market, different tokens that are on BNB's blockchain, you'll get, a first dips, like a first opportunity. It's also, of course, used as a cryptocurrency. And there actually are some really interesting ways to use it as well. Some benefits of BNB. So there's all these like trading fee discounts, but you can also use it for payment. These are the options. You can use it for travel on these sites. You can use it for entertainment. I love crypto that's useful and that's useful in our real lives. Can use it for these different services. Very interesting. And of course, in finance or DeFi, which is decentralized finance. A separate conversation for a separate video. But that said, what people love about Binance is that it's fast, extremely fast. It's extremely cheap. You can transact up to like 100 transactions for about $1. Whereas on Ethereum, which is the oldest, okay, it can cost you between $3 to $50 to do a transaction, depending on how busy the network is. And that's why many believe that Ethereum has to evolve or it's going to get replaced, right? Because it's slow and it's really congested and it's expensive. So that said, people love Binance because it's fast, it's cheap, it's an exchange platform. It's actually like arguably one of the largest exchanges in the world. And it's also a blockchain, which allows people, like a network, right? It allows people to build companies or projects on top of the blockchain. So it's everything. It's like a world, right? You can build companies there. You can use it to exchange money. You can use a token as money, as a currency. It gives you discounts on the exchange platform and for the services if you hold it. So it's definitely a token that I will personally be holding long term. We're going to call these hodls. You'll hear in the crypto space, people will say like hodl, it was actually a typo on hold. So they called it hodl and now it's a thing. Anyway, so if we go back, I just want to show you, there's going to be a difference, right? There's going to be Binance.com that the whole world can use. And then there is Binance.us for Americans only. So just be sure to notice the difference. Okay, so there's that. And I just wanted to touch on a point regarding how do we know Binance is going to do well in the long term? Like, why are we betting on Binance? You know, how is its economic model designed in a way that we know and we can just kind of deduce or calculate, right, or figure out that's going to do well in the long run? And we know this because of the way it's designed and the way the company buys back its own crypto off the open market to secure it, right? Or like lock it away, which reduces the supply, which increases the price, right? And it's built into its token economic model, which I find genius, and just, it speaks of good business ethics the company has, right? So I found this YouTube explainer I'm going to share with you. They do a good job at explaining.
Now that you know how the Binance Smart
Oh, my bad. Let me share my screen. It's Friday, guys.
Chain kind of works and what BNB is, let's get into the specific tokenomics of the BNB coin. There was initially 200 million BNB coins minted. Half of them were sold through an ICO in July of 2017 for 15 cents each, raising around $15 million. This means those early investors got a decent chunk of change, as the price is around $400 now. Another 40% of all the coins were given to the founding team, with around 20% vested each year. This means they don't get all the coins at once, only so much per year. The final 10% of all the coins were given to angel investors. One thing that is very interesting about the BNB coin is that the Binance company actually buys them back each quarter. Every 3 months, they take 20% of all the profit of Binance and use it to buy back tokens. And then they take those tokens and they burn them forever. This decreases the total supply, which theoretically should raise the price. And I think this is a really cool idea, passing profits from the company through the blockchain to their coin. And they'll continue to do this until the supply goes from 200 million to 100 million total coins. There are also many...
Amazing, huh? Yeah, this is why I feel really confident about them. But let's hop over to the top exchange that is buying and selling and trading BNB and BNB related tokens. And this is Citex. So if we click on it, go to start trading, see, it will show you, it'll take you there. And this can be a separate video if you insist, but otherwise I will let you just go there, log in. My internet is very slow, so we're gonna stop. Okay, next, I just wanted to show you something super cool. Let's go here. Basically, Ronaldo, we all know he's like one of the world's top soccer players. He now has his own NFT collection on BNB, on Binance Smart Chain. And it's so awesome. You can go here. I'll drop it in the description below. But if you register, basically, and you buy one, you will get the opportunity to go train with him, and he'll like train you. And I guess soccer fans love this. Okay, so I just want to show you a few seconds. Okay, I don't follow soccer, but just so for those of you who do or know someone who does. See, it's such a cool use case for NFTs or crypto. You know, it's basically good for memberships. I actually have a huge background in marketing. I was the original CMO for Master Ventures, Paid Network, Ignition, which was one of the top 3 launchpads last bull run. So I was thinking of creating like a course for marketers that want to come into crypto and they want to support crypto clients and they don't know how. Like, I could definitely help guide you, because I've taken, during my days at Master Ventures with Ignition, with my marketing process, I took over 100 projects to market with a very simple formula. So, and I'm well versed, and I also had to do the jump from traditional marketing to crypto marketing, so I can understand So anyway, let me know if this interests you. I might do it, I might not, but either way, I'm happy to advise. But anyway, NFTs are a great opportunity for helping, you know, like for memberships or helping different like celebrities and stuff create their own collections and followings. All right, that's sad. We already covered that. This is the tidbit I was gonna say I was gonna leave until the end. I'm not gonna go into it into detail, but I'm just covering it because you may see this on the news or hear it floating around now that you're informed on BNB and you might be concerned. So basically the CEO and founder of Binance, I don't know how to say his name in Chinese. He's Chinese. He goes by CZ. He's currently like facing some allegations in the US for money laundering because his token BNB was used for some money laundering activities and now he's being held responsible. I don't know all the details, okay? But I know that much. And anyway, so it temporarily affected the price and now the price is recovered. So from a financial standpoint, it's had like no impact on the token. But from a political standpoint, I do feel bad for him on a personal note because I don't think it's right. You know, like money is a form of exchange of value, and the US dollar or the peso or the euro is like equally and always being used for both good and bad behaviors. People use the US dollar to buy drugs. You know, they use it to do horrible things. And that doesn't mean that the dollar itself is bad. It's just the form of payment for it. And so I don't think it's right personally that crypto creators and founders be held responsible for what their tokens are used for. So I don't think that's right. I think it's kind of like a very loose connection and accusation, but it is what it is. And this is what he's currently undergoing. And he's even pledged to give like $4.5 billion of his BNB like holdings in order to be able to leave the US because his son's needing surgery in Dubai, I believe, or the UAE, and they're not letting him go. So I don't think that's right, my 2 cents, but that's politics aside. I'm just informing you a little bit about what's going on in case you see it and you wonder like, hey, how come she didn't mention it? Or you're worried it's affecting the price. It's not. Like we just saw the chart at the beginning of this video and it hasn't affected the price like they are doing. Binance is doing very well. BNB, you can see $300 on this, in this video, it went up to $300. So doing very well. So from a financial standpoint, nothing's changed, just so you know. Okay, that said, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you tomorrow. We're still gonna go through airdrops tomorrow, so don't think I forgot. I just wanted to cover BNB because I just wanted to share all the main, I want to share the main tokens with you, right? So far it's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, Solana, and BNB. I'm going to go through a few more, and I'm always going to explain the difference. There's the ones you hold, they have long-term value and use, and then there's the ones that are like quick gains. Some people call them pump and dumps. They're not always pump and dumps. It depends on if the token has real utility, has real value, then it could turn into a long-term hold. But they always pump in the beginning, and that's where you take your profits, okay? But we will go through this in more detail later. I hope you enjoyed. It was so nice of you to join today. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao.